Hey, this is Kenny again from Hobo Lifestyle. I just posted a video about looking at maps, hitchhiking from Los Angeles to New York, but I wanted to get a little bit more involved about finding your initial spot. So, like where you're going to hitchhike, where you're going to start your hitchhiking day from. So, let's go to Boise, Idaho, because I was just there hitchhiking to Jackson, Wyoming. So, just had to go through this little process. Yeah, so from Boise, be taking I-84 to get to all points, Jackson, which is right over here, or even if you were going to Salt Lake City down the way, you'd be starting off on I-84. So, the first thing you can do actually is go to Hitchwiki. Let's switch over to there. So, if you don't know Hitchwiki, it's awesome. It's just a great resource. But there's also hitchwiki.org/maps, and it'll show you hitchhiking spots people have found. So if we search Boise, Idaho, see if anyone's marked anything. They have, but red means bad. Let's see what they said. Stay away from here. The cops will not leave us alone, they're trying to say. That's a bad spot. Yeah, so this is not very helpful, which is fine, because we can just go back to Google Maps and figure it out on our own and just kind of guess what's going to be good. So looking at the map right away, this is obviously assuming that you have a friend or something who can drive you to a good spot, or if you're within walking distance of several different ramps and you're trying to decide which one is worth walking to. So right away, looking at this map, I'm going to say this one's probably going to be the best, and that's just because the main Boise's here, all this residential's here. So if anyone's coming from over here going east, they're going to be going down this 26 and getting on right here. So that's going to be my initial thought. But what you can also do is search for truck stops, because there might be an exit just past that with truck stops going on. Oh, see? Right there. TA and Flying J right in this spot. So this is definitely the spot to be if you're hitchhiking out of Boise. And we figured that out pretty quick. And then just to make sure, because sometimes like a spot looks really good, but the actual ramp is not wide enough for people to pull over or anything like that. So I always like to do this, switch to Earth satellite mode, and it's already looking pretty good. Zoom in here. Yep. See plenty of shoulder here. It looks like people to pull over. There might be a kind of curb or something here, but it looks like it ends right there. And you can actually be super cool. Check it out like this. Put the little street view dude on there. You can see, yeah, there is a little curb there. But, so you can see, there's still room. This car pulled over here. There's still be plenty of room for other cars or even trucks to get by. And it looks like that curb completely ends. So yeah, even a truck could, yeah, they could pull that off. So it's not super ideal, but a truck could kind of sneak in there. Not the greatest, but that's definitely the best spot in Boise from what I can see. So that's just a quick little easy way to determine what the best spot in town is. So let's do something random, somewhere I haven't hitchhiked quite a bit. Let's say Spokane, Washington. I feel like I'm always getting rides through there. Actually, I have hitched here a bit. But let's say that we are gonna go west. So right away I'm gonna start looking in this direction, because obviously you don't want to be in the center of town in most cases, but there could be like a truck stop or something like that. So let's do the whole truck stop search first. Flying J, what do you know? Alright, so, and this is past this little 2, I don't know what that 2's all about. This could be cool, this spot. And then let's do, and then you got a couple on-ramps here too. This is always a little obnoxious to me actually, because you can get on westbound this way, or you can get on this way. So let's see which one is better spatially. Yeah, they're both pretty awesome. I mean, there's just a huge amount of room to pull over on both sides. So I would choose one or the other and then just watch the traffic, because from here you can stand here and watch to see if there's more traffic coming here or vice versa. It does suck when there's two on-ramps because it kind of splits the traffic up. Zoom out a little bit, we kind of guess where people are going to be coming from. Probably from over here. So that's like where town is. So they're probably going to be going on this roundabout way. So, I don't know, that's just if I was here and I had a friend in Spokane and they're like, where can I drop you off now that you're hitching to whatever, Washington or Seattle or whatever, I would be like, yeah, this is my spot. And also, every state is different. I think Washington is actually, it's illegal to walk up on the highway, but typically don't care because most police don't care a great deal. So I would probably just walk up onto the freeway here and just stand right about here-ish. Yeah, I'd stand like right in here. And then all the traffic coming this way would see me standing here. These guys would still see me and still going fairly slow and could still pull over. And worst case scenario, a state trooper pulls by and says, hey, you can't be up here. And you're like, oh, I didn't know. And then you just walk back down and you're stuck on the ramp, but that's fine. Hopefully someone will pick you up. So, hope that's pretty helpful in choosing a spot. Obviously, it helps to have a friend who can drive you to a spot. In some cases you can't, and you can always do the whole public transit thing. Yeah, let me give you a quick little public transit tip real quick while I'm at it. Los Angeles is the perfect shit show to show that off. Because if you do have like $2 for a bus and you're just like, if you're somewhere stupid, like, I don't know, if you're just like in the middle of here, it's like at least an hour walk to the closest on-ramp, and God knows if the on-ramp's any good, that kind of thing. So let's do this. Let's say you're here, and that sucks to be you for the moment, and you've already scoped out a good on-ramp somewhere. So you can just do whatever directions to somewhere, and then just drag. Oh yeah, first switch to public transit, and now you can just drag this guy out along. Let's say the 101 is where you want to get. You're heading north, so you want to get to the 101. Just keep dragging it and see how far you can go. If you're gonna pay $2 for a bus, you might as well get as far as possible. So that's one option. Metro Red Line, a little bit of walking, several buses. Yeah, see, Los Angeles sucks for all that kind of stuff. But my point is, just do the drag thing. Maybe LA is too messy of an example, but wherever you're at, if you're in this neighborhood for some reason and you got to get to the highway, just drag that son of a bitch. See how far you can go. I don't know. I wonder how far you can go. I think I just did this recently. Can you get to Santa Clarita? Eventually it'll cut you off, you know? Yeah, see? It cut me off. That's like as far as... Oh. Yep, see, it doesn't go... This is one of the better spots. You can't get there, but you get to here. So that's how far you could get on public transit from the middle of LA. It's like a couple different stops or whatever. But yeah, if you're gonna take a bus, you might as well take it as far to the edge of the city you're trying to escape from, just because it's easier to hitch from those edges typically, and you're less likely to get hassled by state troopers if you want to walk up on the freeway if you're out of the city, because once you're out of the city they care a little bit less. Yep, so I think that pretty much covers it. Hope that's helpful to you guys. Happy hitching.